High School Show Choir has taken off to a great start. With their new director, Nick McGraw, he has worked long and hard hours to make his team even better. Let's go to Allie and see how his season is going with his fellow students.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. McGraw. How is your first season with FDC going so far?
So far so good. It's been really enjoyable. It's been busy, really busy, but it's been a lot of fun. We've experienced lots of success, won a couple grand championships and a handful of caption awards too. And yeah, we're getting ready to wrap up our season here at Wheaton Warrenville South this upcoming weekend. So,
how would you come up with this year's comp set?
it started kind of as an inspiration actually. Left by when I came last year to interview. Some students had designed a show based upon horoscopes and zodiac signs because we had talked about zodiac signs in my interview, and so that kind of inspired Stephen and I to come up with something along those lines, even though we didn't use any of the original ideas by the students. But
What makes FDC so different from any other group you've worked with so far?
I think the biggest differences are the fact that they learn 3 shows a year. Most show choirs only learn 1, and they're kind of in a constant skill building with doing their fall show, upper show, and their spring dinner theater show. Kind of keeps them really busy, but also keeps them learning lots of really great fundamentals.
As many people know, dinner theater is coming up soon. What things can you tell us about it that will make people want to go to it?
Well, going back to the competition season, the finale of dinner theater every night is the comp set, and we've had a really outstanding season so far. Like I said, wrapping it up this weekend, but a couple grand championships under our belts, the 2nd place finish, the 3rd place finish, 3 best choreography awards, a couple best costume awards. Yeah, people would be in store for a really great treat. This is a special year with these kids, and yeah, they've been doing amazing stuff. So I think they will see more of that in the other sets that we're doing just for dinner theater as well. So I think that the success we've had would hopefully draw people in to see this year's dinner theater show.
Now that we have talked to McGraw on his view of the season, now let's talk to one FDC member.
I'm here with senior FDC member, Michael. So, Michael, how do you guys feel like your season is going so far?
I feel like our season's going along pretty well. We managed to get first place 2 times so far, as well as a 2nd place and a 3rd place. One of the times that we got first place was against Wheaton South, which is really huge since that's Chris Miller's group, and his group is really huge in the show choir world.
What makes this season so different from the others?
Oh, definitely the change in directors. Before we had Randall for the past 3 years, I wasn't in FDC my freshman year, which was when she started. However, the past 2 years were kind of awkward, to say the least. Last year was her last year, so she decided to go on a spending spree, which, well, now our budget's in the tank, so whoops, can't do anything there. Anyways, now we have McGraw, which I would definitely say he's a better director. He also has some personality points for the win.
That's good. What are some things we can look forward to at dinner theater?
Dinner, theater, dinner, theater. Well, you get the point. Basically, we're giving a show as well as dinner, I guess. I mean, kind of in the name. You can expect probably a bunch of specials, like some of our students getting together and making a small song and stuff like that, as well as a few group numbers where the entire group will be present. We're also going to be performing our competition show for that. So that should be pretty fun to do.
What are some of the greatest highlights of this year?
The greatest highlights of this year? That would be really hard. I would probably say winning in Davenport, as well as in Omaha West Side. I remember getting first place at Omaha West Side with Best Band, like my sophomore year, which was the first year that I was in FTC. It was wonderful then. It still is wonderful now. It kind of was like a flashback back to that, I guess. Kind of odd that I'm now a senior thinking about it.
All right, that's it. Thank you, Michael.
Oh, no problem.
Now going to commercial. Do you ever feel so tired and drowsy like you just want to go home? Don't worry, Cafe 111 is here to save the day.
Cafe 111 has coffee, breakfast, lunch, and snacks for all students in the school.
They also have a warm atmosphere that always feels welcoming.
Cafe 111 is open from the morning all the way to 3:30 after school.
Freshmen are not allowed to eat in there during lunch, but they are sure allowed to come in and get some food or a yummy drink of coffee.
Make sure to stop by Cafe 111.
You won't regret it!
Welcome back to Channel 69 News. We have a more serious topic, important details on the 2020 electional polls. 25 Democrats and 2 Republicans have dropped out of the once crowded race. Tulsi Gabbard, one of the last remaining candidates, has not received any endorsements in the race.
The current state of the Democratic polls as of March 3rd, 2020 is as follows. Bernie Sanders has a 49% national polling average, as well as Joe Biden, who also has a 49% national polling average. And on the Republican side, Donald Trump has a 40.4 national polling average.
This is Channel 69 News signing off.